Hi, friends. We're back. It's Transgender Tuesday. Woo! Yeah, we're doing a new thing, y'all. It's a new week. It's a new concept. I'm just trying it. I'm not married to it, but I think that we're gonna all enjoy having more content out there and just having more options as far as our viewing pleasure. So, without further ado, I got a question on a short that I made recently that someone asked basically for me to talk about myself, because a lot of people on YouTube don't know me from other places, so you don't know me and I don't know you, so let's get to know each other, shall we? My name is August Rocha. I live in Wisconsin, and I'm from Wisconsin. Kind of. I was raised in rural Wisconsin. I was born in rural China, actually. I was found in 1995 in a basket in an alleyway in China, likely due to the one-child policy at the time. Which, if you don't know about, I could do a whole other video about. That's a whole topic, all on its own. But there was a time in China where you were only allowed to have 1 or 2 children. And there was a lot done to reinforce those laws. A lot of controversial stuff went down, to say the least. So, anyway, all that to say, I was told that I had been living in that basket in the alleyway for about 2 days, but not to worry, because apparently I was really well fed. Because they said that I was fat when they found me. They said that I was fat. Which is great. I mean, hey, set the precedent, But honestly, I was an extremely, extremely lucky case. I only spent a couple days in an orphanage, which prevented me from falling under a lot of category statistic numbers that would lead me to have been more inclined towards certain health conditions and issues and things like that. So I'm very lucky to have been swept up right away by a foster family who took me to their own home, and I lived with them for 3 months. And then when I was about 6 months old, adoptive parents came to get me from Wisconsin. I grew up doing lots of different stuff. I grew up in gymnastics. I grew up in ballet. Oh, I also grew up a girl. I'm transgender. I was born, perceived to be female at the time of my, birth, adoption, transaction. I am, in fact, male. So, there you have it. But, I think that, while being trans is very difficult, I'm grateful, extremely grateful for the fact that I was, assigned female at birth. It's taught me a lot of very difficult lessons about the way that people who are perceived as feminine are treated, the way that people who are perceived as weaker are treated, people who are perceived as feminine and Asian are treated, because that's a whole kit and caboodle. It really is. I came out in 2021, actually this month, a year ago, so pretty much a year ago to the day. I came out a year ago today, pretty much. Yeah, as trans. And before that, I had come out as bisexual, lesbian, non-binary, and then transgender. So it's been quite a journey for everyone who's followed along. But to everyone who's followed along, thank you so much. It's been a huge, huge, huge blessing to have your support. And I don't use the word blessing lightly. I'm not religious like that. So thank you very much. I went to musical theater school for college. I did a single year in a theater program in La Crosse, Wisconsin, which was horrible. I would not recommend it. And I left very soon after. Oh, I spent the year there, but I spent all year planning to get out, and I did. I went to New York City, where I went to a school that's no longer in existence, but was a wonderful program at the time. And while I was at the program, I was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease. That is called Behçet's. Behcets. And it's pretty painful and pretty intense, not gonna lie. It affects pretty much every major system of the body, and it's, again, painful. So a lot of people fear pain more than they fear other bigger, more common fears. So just put that into perspective. I currently do not have a job because the last time I had a job, which was 2021 in September, I was too ill to work. I kept getting sick. I kept calling out. It was grueling, and it was just inconvenient for everybody involved. So I said, listen, I don't think it's going to work out right now. And I, worked out something with my parents where they were able to help me, and I'm able to sort of plan for the future. I would like for my future to be dedicated to helping other people, but I would also like to feel less sick in the future. And I know that's like not a realistic goal, and not something that I can even really control. But what I have noticed is that the more stress I put myself under, the more difficult my life is treating me, the more difficult my body treats me, and that's just a terrible mix. And then it just spirals, and it continues, and it flushes down the toilet, and it's a whole thing. But all you need to know is that I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get on disability, but again, that's a whole other video. It's an interesting system because Wisconsin is in the United States. I live in the United States. The healthcare over here is not it, but yeah, I'm working on a lot of different things right now, trying to get my life in order and trying to make sure that there's some semblance of a future for me as a disabled trans BIPOC individual. I make TikToks. Yeah, it's With Love August on TikTok, at With Love August. So go ahead and check me out. I do pretty similar stuff. I do not the Mandarin right now, but I do a lot of like wholesome content, a lot of trans representation revolving content, because my whole thing is like, I want to try and be the representation that I never had growing up. Trans, disabled, fat, Asian. I never saw it. The only fat Asian guy I saw was that guy Psy or whatever, who did like the Gangnam Style thing. And then like just everybody would rush me and do that in high school, and I was like, why are you doing this to me? But anyway. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will absolutely answer some of them. This could be like a series. We could get to know each other better this way. This could be part 1, and I could answer more questions to come. So yeah, let me know if you have any more. Please like and subscribe. And again, comment below any questions you may have, anything you want to know, anything else. And go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. The handles are a little different, so go ahead and check them out in my bio. But otherwise, thank you so much for checking in for Trans Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll actually see you tomorrow for Wholesome Wednesday. Bye.